I feel like I'm the type of person where I just be putting like a lot of stuff to the side and try to keep like the main thing. You know, I'm here to play basketball, and it's also like, you know, there's only so much you could say when you're here. I've been hearing that a lot, but I didn't think it was a goodbye. It was more so just like, you know, me appreciating all the people that did help me get through this season.
NaLyssa Smith just got the coldest shoulder from Coach White. In her first press conference, White named the team's core 3 players. Guess who wasn't on that list? Yep, Smith got snubbed harder than a telemarketer. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. But here's the kicker. Smith's been acting like she doesn't even want to be there.
I feel like I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to do. I didn't get to contribute as much as I wanted to contribute, so that's all I meant by that. Everybody comes into a season thinking they're gonna have this outstanding, you know, accolade, achievement, you know, season. So it was really hard because coming in, there was a lot of different conversations of how it was gonna play out. So just it fluctuating throughout the season. It was a lot of highs and lows.
Lazy defense, TikTok drama, and now this. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. You know it's bad, but you can't look away. Remember when Nelissa Smith was the talk of the town? The next big star for the Fever? Well, that hype train derailed faster than you can say sophomore slump. Let's break down this fall from grace, because it's wild. First up, let's talk numbers. Smith's scoring, it took a nosedive this season. We're not talking a little dip here. Her points per game dropped from 13.5 to just 9.5. That's a massive fall off for a player who was supposed to be their future. But hold up, it gets worse. It's not just about putting the ball in the hoop. Her defense? Oh boy. It's like she forgot how to guard anyone. Fans are losing their minds over this. They're calling her one of the laziest defenders on the team. Ouch. That's gotta sting. You know what's even crazier? The team actually played better when Smith was warming the bench. I'm not kidding. When she was off the court, the Fever's net rating improved by 6.9 points per 100 possessions. That's like night and day. Coach Stephanie White isn't blind. She saw what was happening and made some tough calls. Smith's minutes started shrinking faster than your favorite ice cream on a hot summer day. From 31.6 minutes per game last season to just 26.5 this year. That's a big drop for a supposed star player. So why are fans calling Smith one of the laziest defenders in the league?
I just put like, I don't know what the future holds, because in this league, so many players jump around, get traded, get waived, get this, get that. So it's like, I could have said the same thing last year, this year. I mean, I don't know what my future holds. It's just about, you know, this offseason is going to be super important, getting the work in, going to play overseas, you know, making sure I'm in shape, making sure I just take care of myself. So that's going to be, you know, big leading up into my 4th year. Knowing you belong here. You got to know you belong here. You got to know you could compete in this league, you could play in this league. So that's what I do know about myself. You know, I've been playing basketball my whole life. So I know what I could bring to the table. I know what I could prove. So
it's not just the eye test. Her defensive stats are in the basement. She's allowing opponents to shoot 52.7% when she's the primary defender. That's like giving away free buckets. But wait, you think this is bad? The drama's just getting started. Smith's on-court issues are just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole other mess brewing off the court, and it's about to blow up in her face. Get ready, because this story's about to take a wild turn. Remember when we thought Smith's on-court drama was wild? Well, buckle up, because her social media game is about to make that look like child's play. We're talking cryptic posts, team mentions vanishing, and a girlfriend stirring the pot. But here's the real kicker. What if I told you there might be a leak in the Fever ship and all eyes are on Smith? It all started with some weird posts from NaLyssa. You know the type, those vague ones that make you go, huh? But that was just the warm-up. Then, out of nowhere, Smith drops a bombshell. She wipes all mentions of the Fever from her profiles. Just like that, poof. It's like the team never existed in her world. But wait, it gets crazier. Smith's girlfriend, Dejanai Carrington, decides to jump into the fray.
I would say the energy in here is just huge. Like, everybody's pulling for each other. You could tell we have one big goal, and that's to make it to the playoffs and even further. So you can tell we're all pulling for each other, and it's just genuine love. Like I said, just genuine love. Like, everybody pulling for each other, you know, we before me, and, you know, we all just had that same goal. Man, it's super exciting. It's like playing for a national championship every single game. So, Indiana is one of the biggest states of basketball, so just bringing that here consistently is going to be huge for us.
She starts tweeting "Free NaLyssa" all over the place. Real subtle, right? It's like she's begging for Smith to leave the Fever. Talk about adding fuel to the fire. Now, here's where things get really messy. There are whispers, and I mean serious whispers, that Smith might have leaked team info. That's not just crossing a line, that's sprinting past it at full speed. In pro sports, that's the kind of thing that can end careers. You'd think with all this drama, the Fever management would be all over it, right? Nope, they're giving us nothing but radio silence. And in the world of pro sports, that silence speaks volumes. It's like they're letting Smith dig her own grave. Let's talk about those cryptic posts for a second. What exactly did Smith say that's got everyone so riled up? We don't know the details, but whatever it was, it's clear she's skating on thin ice with the WNBA's social media policies. These aren't just random rules. They're there to keep players in line and maintain team loyalty.
That was huge. That was one of my role models. The reason I started playing basketball, the reason I was number 3, when I was young. So just playing against her and, her giving me tips on the floor, that was big for me. No, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's fun being here. It's fun just walking around, seeing posters of us again and, just the men doing what they do and then we're going to do what we do. And it's just, there's no hype behind what everybody be saying. Like, that girl could really play. She could shoot. She could pass the hell out the ball. So, I got to get in shape and keep running so I can get my little layups.
You know what's wild? Most WNBA players use social media to hype up their teams and connect with fans. But Smith, she's doing the exact opposite. It's like she's trying to burn every bridge she's ever built with the Fever. This whole mess is causing trust to break down faster than a cheap bike. And in pro sports, once that trust is gone, it's game over. Smith's not just risking her spot on the team, she's putting her entire WNBA career on the line. And for what? A few controversial posts and some social media drama? That's insane. Alright, let's talk about NaLyssa Smith's future with the Fever. It's not looking good, folks. Trade rumors are flying around like crazy, and it's getting hard to keep up. You know what's wild? There's talk that the Fever might not even protect Smith in the upcoming expansion draft.
Man, I think for everybody, it's going to open up things for everybody because you got her, AB's open. You got AB, I'm open. You got me, Kelsey Mitchell's open. And so forth. We have so many scorers that it's like you can't focus on one person. AB's playing with so much confidence. You could tell she's been in the gym, working on her body, working on her post moves, just being patient. Coming out here and playing their hardest. Christy is leading us for putting things in fast because we got a big game on Friday. So everything's just coming fast. So it's all about just being attentive and just playing hard.
Can you believe it? That means she could end up with the Golden State Valkyries. But wait, it gets crazier. Word on the street is that Fever management isn't just sitting back. They're actively looking to trade Smith. That's right, they want her gone. It's like they're trying to get rid of her faster than a bad habit. Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure, this drama's far from over. Smith's future is up in the air, and we're all just waiting to see where she lands. It's like watching a soap opera, but with more basketball. Stay tuned, because this story's about to get even wilder.